The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated.
.423 to begin this drive for Paoletti. He stands in the pistol. It's going to go to Weathers. He's going to cut it back. He's got a running lane. He's got a one-man miss. He's still on his feet. He's at the 30, 40, 45, 50. He's in the Strathaven territory. Stiff arms the Strathaven Panther. Backpedals. Stays on his feet. That's going to be a 94-yard run.
Reininger's going to look to throw. He's going to throw to Pham, far side of the field. Pham's got to step on his man. He makes the catch. And he's got the touchdown! Touchdown, Joey Pham!
It is a high kick. Carmen Cristiano will take it up to 50. He gets a running start. He's going to bounce off one tackler. He's going to make a move. He's down the sidelines. He is going to find his way into the end zone.
He's running near side. He's getting hit by Corey Power for the sack.
Man, hand off to Fallows, cutting it back on the near side, and he is off to the races. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
There goes the ghost. Out of the eye, it's a handoff to Sapnis. He runs behind his blocker. Good patience across the 30, across the 40, across the 50. One man to beat, across the 35. On his feet, nearly tripped up. There he goes. Adrian Sapnis, touchdown.
Play action. He rolls to his right. He's going to step up. He's going to heave it to the end zone. And it is going to be caught by Cameron Mathis.
It's a handoff to Hop. They go off the edge again. He's trying to use his speed. He tries to cut back at the 5. Down to the 1. No signal yet. He's across the goal line. Touchdown, Eagle Hop. There's the signal.
Play action. Stratton's looking for the end zone. And it's going to be intercepted by Carmen Cristiano at the goal line.
Lets this one go. And he has a man streaking. Touchdown, Riley Feldman.
And you're listening to exclusive coverage of the Marple Newtown Tigers on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
As we welcome you to Newtown Square, Pennsylvania for tonight's Central League matchup between the visiting Lower Merion Aces and the Marple Newtown Tigers. Tonight is the second league matchup for both squads. The Aces dropped a tough one last week to Conestoga, falling 15-14 on a game-winning field goal in the final seconds. They enter with a 1-1 record, beating Pottstown in the opener. Meanwhile, the orange and black on the other sideline are cruising. They beat Boys Ladden 42-6 in the opener. Shined in the Central League action last week against Pancrest 37-6. I'm Dave DePassico alongside Steve Reynolds and the rest of the Tigers Radio Network for tonight's call. Steve, the Tigers have been clicking on all cylinders early on, averaging a shade under 40 points.
Yeah, they've been hitting on all cylinders, as you said, Dave. Took care of business as they should have, playing lesser opponents the first 2 weeks. This is going to be the toughest matchup thus far, as you said. It's a very good, improved Lower Merion team, not your typical Lower Merion team you think of in the past. Tough loss last week. They're going to be hungry tonight. And they got some studs on the offensive side of the ball, and they flow to the ball. They're fast on defense, so it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight.
Last season, Marple Newtown won 24-14 at Lower Merion. They come to Marple Newtown this season. A lot of fans already packing the stadium tonight. Steve, it's youth night.
Yeah, youth night, something Coach King loves here. Again, he always preaches community, so all the youth groups, especially Marple Junior Tigers, cheerleaders, football players, all out on the field tonight, supporting, looking up to the high schoolers. And, it's crazy because a lot of these guys playing in tonight's game were once in these guys' shoes. So it's pretty cool just seeing it out here. It's going to be a packed event tonight, and hoping for a good outcome for the Tigers.
Young players line up as they await Marple Newtown to come out to the stadium. Young cheerleaders as well as they continue to pack the stadium. Steve, Marple Newtown's Brian Box, first 2 games this season as a sophomore, 23 rushes, 188 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a kick return, averaging 8 yards a carry.
Yeah, he's been all over the field. Really, really impressing me. But I'll tell you what, the offensive line, Big Andrew Curlin hasn't played this season so far, been out. guys have stepped up for him, and Tiger Wesley, Cooney, McGowan, guys have stepped up, and it's been great to see A.J. Diani in his absence, and they've created lanes for Brian Box to just take over. No one can stop him thus far in the first 2 games.
Quarterback for Marple Newtown has shined as well. That is Dave Bertolini. Only 2 incomplete passes through the first 2 games. He's 15 of 17 for 244 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, you talked about it. Yeah, McGowan leading the way with 10 tackles, 2 sacks, 3.5 tackles for loss. Ty John, 10 tackles. The kicker with a sack to go along with 2.5 tackles for loss. Marple Newtown offensively, defensively, and special teams through the first 2 games. Coach Gicking couldn't be happier. Now let's flip it to the Aces. They have a very good passing attack. They have a very good quarterback that plays both ways. We were talking with the coaches team. They said, Smith plays quarterback. He also plays linebacker.
Yeah, and again, you don't see that very often. That's linebacker position. It's the quarterback of the defense. It's a grueling position to play. You're all over the field, making a lot of contact. You're in on every play. And to flip on the other side of the ball and play quarterback, it's impressive. But he's been doing a great job. Likes to sling it. And as we talked about, Lower Merion could very easily be 2-0. They're a field goal and a couple seconds away from being 2-0. Coach Augustine from Lower Merion has done a great job turning this program around. And I'll tell you what, they're going to be a tough matchup tonight for the Tigers.
Year 3 for Coach Augustine and the Aces, as Sam Zhang will be the key playmaker for the Aces. Last year he was the main go-to tailback. Now he's on the outside and quarter that, I would say, that box role. He's going to be all over the field. Yeah, again, getting your playmakers in open space. Obviously, coaches saw something from last year to this year, wanted to get him outside. They like to throw the ball, and expect him to get a lot of touches tonight. Will you wait Marple Newtown to take the field? We'll step aside real quick. You are listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you. If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. Marple Newtown takes the field. Orange helmets, black uniforms, orange trim. They take the field to a roaring applause as it is youth night here in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. Steve, I think you coach a lot of these kids.
Yeah, it's a great organization to play for, Marple Junior Tigers. And great thing is Coach Hickey is so involved down there, trying to groom those guys, a great feeder program for them to eventually come up here and play Friday Night Lights.
As we await captains to go to midfield to do the coin toss, your friends at Green Hill Road would love for you to support our friends and local businesses at Robert Hatch & Sons Plumbing, DZO Mechanical, MG Tree, and TNT Hardscape and Masonry. Steve, last week we got a play-by-play of your toilet issues. You got anything else to talk about?
No.
As we have Marple Newtown's captains tonight, they are number 5, Brian Bogan, number 7, Ty John, number 10, David Bertolini, number 56, Andrew Curlin, and number 60, Josh Tiger Wesley. For Lower Merion, number 50 across the side, Andrew Cook. Number 1 is Charlie Coyle. Number 17, the main running back, Ben Booker. And number 60, offensive lineman, that is Xavier Archowski. Tiger Wesley just waiting on Steve. He just looked like he's ready to pounce. He's not out there, but he's ready.
These Tigers are ready to go. Back at home this week. They're a week away at Pencrest. Again, it's going to be the toughest matchup of the season.
Lower Merion won the toss, elected to defer. Marple Newtown will get the ball to begin this one. We'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem. You are listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat. Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back for Central League action. Lower Merion won the toss, elected to defer. We'll see Marple Newtown's offense first. Back to return for the Tigers, Brian Box. He's already taken one back to the house this far. Alongside him is number 5, fellow captain. That's Brian Bogan.
22 Box, 5 Bogan, kickoff return position.
And a loud crowd to begin this game. It's a beautiful night here in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania, Steve. It's always great to have that sunset to our left.
It's the best view in all sports.
Number 24, George Taylor Jr. That's number 42. That's Owen Folk to kick this one away. Now, last week, they decided to do a squib kick and keep it away from Conestoga. Let's see if they do the same thing this week.
Here we go. 42 kicking off.
And the kick by Folk is another squib kick. It's brought up from the 29-yard line and brought out past 45 yards. That is none other than Marple Newtown's number 26, DeFrucio. The backup tailback, Steve, he can go to distance, and he almost broke one there.
Yeah, good job. DeFrucio had his first touchdown last week of the season on the ground. It was a good job there of picking it up, getting close to midfield for Bertolini and this offense to take over.
First down and 10 from the 48. 11:53 to begin this drive for the orange and black. Bertolini brings out the troops. Trips formation to the near side for him. Box the back. Man-to-man across the board. Bogan goes in motion to the near side. It's a pitch play. It's a reverse. That's DeFrucio, and he's got room on the outside. He gets a block. One man miss. He's down the sideline. First down and more into the Lower Merion territory, down to the 35-yard line.
Flag is down on the field. This one's probably coming back, but look, Coach Kicking loves going with plays off of other plays, setting up plays for different variations of other plays, and this time, last week, they go with that little motion, outside receiver, a little crack toss. This time they reverse it.
The chop block against Lower Merion, so that will tack on yards to the end of the run.
Tell you what, you don't see that often, but defender going low at
So I believe
Tiger offensive player.
I believe it was run to the 35, so we have to see where the mark-off was. So down to the 21-yard line is where the penalty will be at. So I believe the run was to the 34. 15-yard penalty puts the ball at the 21. We're almost in the red zone early on. So one big play by DeFrucio in the reverse. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Man goes in motion to the near side. It's a handoff to him. That is DeFrucio once again. He's inside the 20. Tackled down to the 15-yard line. They're going to say he was down. Lower Merion saying he fumbled, but nothing doing.
They take the jet to the right side of the field. 6-yard gain. You'll take that on first down. Good reach blocking up front. To the right side of the line there.
Second down and 4 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Both plays going to DeFrucio instead of Box early on. Brian Box, the lone back. Shotgun formation for Bertolini once again from the 15. Bertolini toss the box on the far side. Needs to make a man miss. He's able to get past him. First down. He scoots out of bounds. No hit, but he's inside the 10. First down and goal for Marple Newtown coming up.
That's all Box right there. That's a great job initially by that Lower Merion defense. DN comes up, plays it well, just doesn't wrap up and finish the play. And against Brian Box, you can't do that. He makes you pay for it.
Gain of 5 makes it first down and goal from the 10-yard line. Plenty of breathing room for Bertolini and the Tigers early on. Lower Merion won the toss, elected to defer. Tigers are marching down the field. 2 wide receivers to the near side for Bertolini. Drops back to pass, looking to his right, goes that way into the flat. It's caught at the 10, makes one man miss. He dives for the pylon. He's down at the 1. Number 34, that's DeLuzio.
Good little dump off there, nothing doing with his initial targets. Bertolini done such a great job this year reading the field. Last year was more of a one read for him. This year he's reading the field, surveying the field. He dumps it off. Safe bet to DeLuzio there. DeLuzio does a good job of turning up field and getting right at the pylon. He's marked out. He's second down and goal.
From the 1-yard line, second down and goal. Had to watch Bertolini on the quarterback sneak, or does he go to the box? Handoff goes to Brian Box. He's hit at the line. Is he in? He is not. He's denied at the goal line. Third down and goal coming up.
Good job up front there by Lower Merion, standing tall. Cook makes the tackle, the short tackle there on Brian Box. Third down and goal for the Tigers.
2 down territory, right, Steve?
Yeah, unless you lose a good amount of yards on this one. But, yeah, you get inside the 1-yard line, you're thinking 6.
Inside 10 minutes here, the first quarter. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds in the TRN. Third down and goal. Yard to go for Bertolini.
QB sneak here.
Handoff goes to Brian Box off the left side. He sneaks in. Steve is 0 for 1. Touchdown, Marple Newtown. Box registers the first touchdown of the evening. 9:36 here in the first quarter.
I like what they did there. They spread him out, and they go right up the gut. That was close.
Sure. That's what they all say.
They didn't bring double tight. They spread him out 3 wide. And they feed the beast up the middle for the touchdown. 6-0 Tigers pending the John extra point.
Alva Gillen hold. That's Box 6 touchdown of the season. Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. 7-0 Marple Newtown with 9:36 here in the first quarter. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr. or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
Welcome back. Coach Kicking decides to go reverse on the first play, marches all the way down the field. Box caps it off.
Yeah, great opening drive for the Tigers, hitting on all cylinders, no mistakes. And they're up early here against Lower Merion.
John to kick this one away.
Do your best with the ladder. We'll fix it at halftime. Sorry, bud.
As a high kick, returnable for Lower Merion from the 20-yard line. 15 as he bounces off. He's down the sideline. He's taken down at the 50-yard line, and that's Zhang, Steve.
Hey, I'm going to try to keep the ball away from him. Great return as they take over right beyond the 50-yard. Well, they'll mark it at the 50.
Lower Merion begins their first drive at midfield with 9:29 here in the first quarter. Great starting field position for both teams to begin the game. And see if there's one knock on Marple Newtown early on, it's been the special teams kicking-wise. Out goes number 11, junior quarterback Mackay Smith. That's Zhang in the Wildcat. He takes it himself along the far side, breaking free, and he's tripped up once he hits the 35-yard line.
Yeah, this guy can do it all. He can catch it, run it. This time they come out a little different look than they've shown. Wildcat, just power right there. Off tackle, picks up the first down. They're right back on the ball here.
No huddle, first down and 10 from the 35 after the 15-yard pickup. Smith now in at quarterback. More traditional four wide receivers. Drops back to pass, looks to his left, goes back to his right. Intended for number 4, Zion Gray. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
Yeah, a little out of reach of Gray there. Curl route to the outside. Second down and 10, and Tigers are less one coach tonight. Dave Lero out in Las Vegas, poolside in the cabana right now.
But you know he's listening, right?
Oh, yeah, he's listening in.
Second down and 10 from Marple Newtown's 35-yard line is Lower Merion. Trips formation to the near side for Smith. Man goes in motion to the far side. Looks to his left, back to the right. The screen pass set up and blown up. Big hit by Marple Newtown's John.
That's Esposito.
Oh, that's Esposito. Good call.
PJ Esposito read that from the beginning, came in like a missile and just took out the ball carrier of Lower Merion.
I believe number 17 was set up on the screen, the tailback, Ben Booker, and he got popped. That's Esposito on the hit.
Beautiful form tackle.
What was it with the timeout? It looks like they got up, right? Or are they checking on him?
Yeah, he's got to leave the field. I mean, he was slow to get up.
Gotcha. As that's a loss on the play. Back to the 38-yard line. Loss of 3. So here goes third down and 13 yards to go. 8:30 here in the first quarter. Trips formation on the near side for the Aces. Drops back to pass, rolling to his left. He has room. Looking, takes off. Esposito trips him out of bounds. Now you're in that no man's land. Do you decide to punt? It's about 4th down and 10 yards to go.
I mean, you're down 7 here. Yeah, you're going for this. If I'm Lower Merion, you're no sense in punting this away and netting, maybe 15 yards.
Booker checks back in. 4th down and 10 from Marple Newtown's 35-yard line. They decide to go for it. I want to be shocked they take a timeout to talk this one over.
They are taking a while to get plays in.
Beautiful night here, Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. The sun sets. 4 wide receivers for Smith. The ball snapped. It's on the ground. Marple Newtown jumps on top of it. Turnover on downs. Center snapped it. He wasn't ready for it.
He wasn't ready for it. Smith wasn't, and Tigers take over led by Esposito on that drive, setting the tone on second down to bring up third down and long. And Lower Merion just went backwards after starting to drive off so well.
Marple Newtown takes over 8-14 here in the first quarter, leading 7-0. First down and 10 from the 45. Bertolini, shotgun formation. Players running all over the field for Lower Merion. I don't think they're set yet. Bertolini. Handoff goes to Brian Box, finds a crease, past midfield. He's able to skate down to the Lower Merion 48-yard line.
Up front's doing a great job creating lanes there. As Box is able to slice through the middle, pick up 7 yards there on first down.
Under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Marple Newtown looking to add to their lead. 3 wide receivers for Bertolini. The lefty. Fakes at the box, looking to go deep down the field. He's got a man, and it's complete. Tiptoeing down the sideline is Joe Jukinovich.
Jukinovich made a big catch last week to set up a Tiger touchdown in the red zone. This time, he just gets behind the coverage of Lower Merion. Bertolini does a good job of waiting patiently and finding him late. Jukinovich just lost real estate there. Could have took it to the house, but stepped out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch by the Tigers.
Tigers in the red zone. First down and 10 from the Lower Merion 20. 7:28 ticking here in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers. Tight end goes in motion. Bertolini. Handoff goes to Brian Box on the near side. Stutter step. He's down at the 20. Flag is thrown in the area of holding.
Good job defensively by the Aces, containing Box on that one. See what the call is.
Holding against Marple Newtown. Do you back him up 10 yards or do you take the down?
I back him up here. It's first down.
And that's what they do. Holding, it was in the backfield, so it would put the ball back to the 32-yard line on the penalty.
That was third down, or second down, making it third down. No gain, you take it. But a first down, yeah, push them back. Tigers' first mistake of the game.
First down and 22 yards to go for the Tigers. Man goes in motion. Handoff goes to Brian Box on the far side. He's able to elude one, but not a second. Lower Merion trying to punch that ball out, Steve.
DeFrucio on that.
DeFrucio, yeah. Thank you.
Tough to see these numbers. But DeFrucio takes it this time, giving Box a break. And Lower Merion back-to-back plays, doing a good job at containing. Linebackers, again, they flow to the ball very well. They didn't show it on the first possession. But as you can see here, they got some athletes on the defensive side of the ball.
Second down and 22 yards to go. DeFrucio to back once again. Bertolini rolling to his right. Looking, squares those shoulders, throws a rocket. It's dropped by Marple Newtown's Bogan along the Marple Newtown sideline.
He had him. That was a nice rollout there. Threw a bullet to Bogan. This is a nice breakup by the defender on Lower Merion. Third down and 22 here for the Tigers. Now, this is a situation you don't need it all. You have a great kicker. You don't need it all here. Get about 10, 12 yards. Potentially set up for going for it a fourth down or send out the kicker and John.
Right. Third down and long. Trips formation on the near side. Empty backfield for Bertolini. Box goes in motion to the far side to fake to him. Throw back to the near side. Screen pass to John.
Yeah. Knee went down when he caught it.
So now you backed up even more. A loss on the play puts it past the 35. So loss of 5 down to the 37. Now you got to think about punting.
Yeah. He might bring this clock down.
He's not going for it, is he?
No, I'd be surprised if he goes for this.
Is he just trying to draw him off sides? Maybe then burn the timeout. Nevertheless, it's fourth down and 27.
Draw him off sides. Take a penalty. Give your punter a little bit more room to kick it. Be surprised if they snap this one.
Box goes in motion to the far side.
They're taking a delay here.
Lower Merion not fooled. Timeout.
Burns it. All right.
Timeout, Marple Newtown with 5:18 here in the first quarter. We'll step aside. Tigers lead 7-0. You'll listen to Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, even for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr. Or visit their website at phillypretzelfactory.com for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley.
Welcome back.
Remember,
after the penalty, Esposito punts this one away and takes a Marple Newtown roll inside the 5. It has to be brought out by the Aces, as that could have been dangerous. That is Zhang on the return. He makes something out of nothing. That could have been pinned inside the 2-yard line.
I mean, that's a risky play by Zhang, but when you're a stud athlete, you can get away with things like that, especially if you make it right, and gives Lower Merion some breathing room there.
Ball's at the 16-yard line. First down and 10, 5:07 here in the first quarter. I formation. Handoff goes to Booker. He's met in the hole. Popped by Marple Newtown.
Several Tigers swarming on that one.
17 was the ball carrier.
Looks like number 50, Jason Bennett, Jimmy Halley, and others
Gain of 1.
come in and for a gain of 1 by Lower Merion.
Gain of 1.
Second down and 9 for the Aces. Shotgun formation this time around. Main goes in motion to the near side. It's a handoff to the tailback once again. A Marple Newtown defensive front standing tall, nowhere to go. Marple Newtown's Jimmy Haley on the tackle.
Haley, not the biggest guy, but he is a nuisance. I'll tell you what, as an offensive lineman, you hate seeing the undersized, quick, strong D tackles.
You know what he reminds me of, Steve? A little bit of Kirkian.
Yeah, he's a strong kid in there, and he has his way with guard and centers. Does a good job there coming in and making the play. Tigers D-line winning the battle on the line of scrimmage so far in this game.
Third down and 8 yards to go for Smith and company. Taylor goes in motion to the far side. The first year one-on-one with Zhang on the near side. Looks to his right, that's where he goes, and it is wrapped up and in out of the tackle, and there's a block in the back they don't call, but he's at midfield, makes one man miss, not a second, still on his feet. He's breaking free. He needs one man to miss, and that will be an Aces touchdown for Taylor. I don't know how he didn't miss the block in the back.
Tell you what, it was close. It was close. It could have went. It was on the Lower Merion sideline. It's a reason it wasn't caught. If it was on this side, but it was close. I think John was turned. Love to see the replay on that one.
82 yards. Smith.
Bring that back, Larry.
3:09 here in the first quarter. That's how the Lower Merion Aces respond. All right, here's the instant replay, Steve. Close.
They say even on the side, it's considered a block in the back. could have gone either way.
Number 42, Folk in the kick, the extra point. It's blocked by Marple Newtown. Blocked by Marple Newtown's number 5 and Bogan. They retain the lead though on the blocked extra point with 3:09 left here. Marple Newtown leads 7-6. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today. Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
Welcome back. 82-yard touchdown pass by Smith. The extra point is blocked, though. Marple Newtown retains the lead.
Yeah, and that's just a good job by Bogan. You give up a huge touchdown on third down, trying to get off the field after playing so well on first and second. Lower Merion scores big. We always say you got to get that point. That point's so big. Now, Lower Merion's got to be chasing a point the rest of the game.
Folk in the kick. You have to watch an onside kick. Another squib kick. Goes all the way back to the 14-yard line, I believe, is DeFrucio, and he slides. Great kick, as there was a squib that went all the way down the field. Looks like Marple Newtown will be backed up to their own 12.
He looks like he slid on that play, but he just slipped. That's dangerous. Gets stuck in the turf there. Good to see him come off the field a little gingerly, but Tigers are going to take over, backed up in their own territory.
Believe they'll start this drive. Let's see, they mark it at the 12-yard line. First down and 10 inside their own 12. 3:05 to begin this drive for the Tigers with, I believe, the worst starting field position of the season.
Yeah, they haven't started a drive this deep in their territory all season long, Dave.
Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the near side for Bertolini. Bertolini, play action throwing over the top, intended for his tight end, number 87, D'Addario, incomplete.
They're a big target there in the middle of the field. Just overshot him a tiny bit. Could have been dangerous. That ball gets tipped in the air. Luckily, the safety wasn't back there to catch that one, but clock stopped at 3:01. Tigers go in the air on first down.
Second down and 10 for Bertolini. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side. Dillon and Esposito. Drops back to pass, instead goes to the far side. Complete to Bogan. Third down and short coming up for the Tigers.
Little crow out, they like their little quick hitters. Bogan brings that in. Going back to that touchdown, it came down to a missed tackle by the Tigers. And we haven't seen a team sustain a drive against the Tigers defense all season. It's been 2 big plays that someone scored. I mean, I know that a touchdown was scored on last week, but that was in garbage time. But first game of the year, Boys Latin went long, touchdown on a big play, and then back on this game here.
Third down and 4. Marple Newtown hands it off and picks up the Marple Newtown first down. Number 34 running hard is Lou Deluzio.
Great run there by Louie. Tough runner. Nothing fancy, lowering that shoulder. Picking up a much-needed first down. Giving the Tigers some breathing room here, right across their own 30-yard line.
Now, Marple Newtown's got a variety of different backs. You have Box, more finesse, going to the outside. DeFrucio is a little more physical, and then you got DeLuzio at Pounder. Multiple options. Timeout on the field. Timeout by Lower Merion. We'll step aside with 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Marple Newtown leads 7-6. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over, Marple. The first bar since Prohibition has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub, and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. Third down. Big run by DeLuzio. First down and 10. A minute 46, Steve. And it's been a long first quarter.
Sure has. A lot of balls in the air, but got ourselves a ball game here.
First down and 10. The run goes to the 31. Bertolini under center. Handoff goes right back to him. He's met in the hole after a gain of 2 to 3. Number 34, once again, in DeLuzio. So we've now seen a variety of different backs already in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's early on going to different backs, not just Box. So we've seen DeFrucio, DeLuzio the past 2 carries. He had a catch earlier to set up the 1-yard touchdown run by Box. Second down and 3. And, you'll take 3 yards on a first down.
Second down and 7. Minute to go until the end of the first quarter as John runs off the field. Coach Weathers letting him hear it. Bertolini under center. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Draws back the pass. Looking, rolling to his right, and he's sacked. He's sacked down at the 30-yard line by number 8 of the Aces. Comes up with the first sack of the game, Aiden Fleazar.
So they go under center here. Not sure if we've seen Bertolini throw the ball under center. And this time they do, and just not enough time. Aces come in hard off the edge and bring him down. The third down 11, and the Tigers should be able to take this into the second quarter to talk this one over. I think that's what they're going to do here.
That will do it for the first quarter. Marple Newtown leads 7-6 over Lower Merion. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action coming up. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Steve, take it away. All right, we'll do that back in. All right, 3rd down and 11 to begin the second quarter. Empty backfield for Bertolini. We'll get you on the next one, Steve. Shotgun formation for the lefty. Illegal procedure by Marple Newtown. Back them up 5. Go ahead, Steve.
Your friends at Green Hill Road would love for you to support our friends and local businesses at Robert Hatch and Son Plumbing, DZO Mechanical, MG Tree, and TNT Hardscape and Masonry.
5-yard penalty. Backs it up. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Discipline!
Same play most likely. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers. Executive producer Jim Olsman already in regular season form. Bertolini drops back to pass. Looking, going deep down the field. He's got John. He's down at the Lower Merion 45-yard line.
Ty John makes up for that false start on 3rd and 11. Said, make it a little longer for me to catch this one. So 3rd down and 16. Goes streaking down the seam there. And Bertolini hits him in stride for the 1st down.
29 yards on the pitch and catch, puts it into Lower Merion territory. Clock continues to run. Tigers looking to add to their lead. That was a pretty ball by Bertolini down the seam.
It sure was. A nice air on it and put it right in the breadbasket of number 7, Ty John.
Man goes in motion near side. It's a pass to Jukanovich. Breaks free, makes one man miss, hits the tap to 0 button, the spin move along the near side.
Joey Jukanovich takes the jet sweep to the left side. Plants that outside foot, cuts it up behind his blockers. Picks up 8 yards on the 1st down carry. Great job by him. That's a tough kid right there.
See if they spot the ball. So it's a face mask against Lower Merion. They'll attack on some yards and puts the ball down to the 31-yard line.
That's going to give him a 1st down.
1st down for Marple Newtown. Three wide receivers for Bertolini. Esposito steps up. Bogan goes in motion to the far side to fake it to him. Crisscross goes to Marple Newtown's Brian Box. He's hit once he passes the 25. They mark him down around the 22.
One of my favorite plays, which is set up by the jet, is that jet counter, jet dive. This time they come back with the jet counter, fake the jet to the right, give it back to Box on the left. He picks up 9 yards on that one. Love the misdirection there. Great blocking up front by the Tigers.
Ball spotted on the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Bertolini. They fake the box. Steps up. Going over the field. Batted down. Great pass break up by number 14 of the Aces, Declan Back.
Just a lot of traffic over there. Good coverage by the Aces. And I'll tell you what, Bertolini, that one fell incomplete, almost intercepted, but such improvement from last year to this year. I mean, he steps up in that pocket knowing he's going to take a hit. Whereas last year, maybe running away from pressure and throwing off a back foot or on the run. He stands tall in that pocket, steps up, takes a hit, incomplete there, but definitely growing as a quarterback.
3rd down and a yard to go. 10-10 here in the second quarter. Marple Newtown leads 7-6. Paluzzi goes in motion to the near side. Handoff goes to the tailback. Box is met at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got there. Depends on the spot.
Doesn't seem like it. I don't know if he gained any yards. Maybe could have lost some, but looks like they're going to mark him for no gain.
Wrecking ball package coming in. See, it looks like the big fellas.
I like it. I mean, yeah, you got a good kicker in John, but even he's telling you go for it.
4th down and a yard to go at the 22-yard line. Bertolini, Paluzzi the back. Handoff goes to DeLuzio.
Yeah.
Flag is thrown.
He flinched. He was eager to get that ball, I'll tell you that. He was eager, and he flinched just a little bit.
Illegal procedure. Does that change his mind? Go from 4th down in a yard to 4th down and 6.
That's a long kick there. I think you got to keep the offense on the field. Obviously, now they're going to.
I think they change out the lineup. They had the big guys. Now they're bringing up the skill positions.
Good call there, and obviously it's going to change up the play call, but they're going to stay with Bertolini in this offense.
4th down and 6 yards to go. Ball spot on 27. Empty backfield for Bertolini. We'll see if they go back to John down the seam. Bertolini looking to his right. Goes that way. He's got a man. First down for Marple Newtown's Esposito.
Great job by P.J. Esposito. Sits in the soft spot of the defense there. On the hitch route. He catches it. Doesn't have the first down when he catches it, but makes a nice move inside to pick it up. Tigers in the red zone once again tonight. 8:50 and counting, up by 1.
Gain of 11 puts the ball down to the 16-yard line. And Steve, not for nothing, but Marple Newtown's offense has been on the field most of the first half.
They sure have. It's nice to see nice methodical drives down the field, chewing up some clock.
Bertolini, first down and 10. Shotgun. Handoff goes to Brian Box around the far side. He dances past one, gets out of bounds.
There you go, that defense swarming to the ball. They flow so well. Linebackers, guys up front coming and making plays. And I tell you what, Dave, it's great to have our man Greg Pecco in the booth tonight, up from South Carolina, spending some quality time with us. Had a few cheesesteaks from Delco Steaks this week. Not that I can tell. You're looking good, man. Looking tan.
Well, timeout on the field will step aside with 8:25 here in the second quarter. Marple Newtown leads 7-6. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
Welcome back as Marple Newtown, second down and 9. Clock continues to run here after the 1-yard pickup. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. See the Tigers decide to go through the air. You got one-on-one on the near side if he wants it. Bertolini fakes at the box. There's pressure. He's going to be sacked. Big sack. Marple Newtown all the way down to the 25-yard line. Couple aces in on that one.
Number 52 and 55 in on the tackle. Diamondstein and Morales. Good job there. That really pushes back the Tigers.
Loss of 9 on the play, back to the 24-yard line. Just this pressure. They're coming off the edge and not holding anything back. They have man-to-man and saying, hey, you got to beat us.
Tell you what, this is a tough Lower. I mean, if you played here, watched the game here 10-plus years ago, you would think, Lower Merion's on the schedule. That's a cupcake. No. Coach Augustine has his team playing tough, and they got the Tigers in a game right here.
Well, step aside after this timeout with 7:27 here in the second quarter. Marple Newtown leads 7-6. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over. Marple, the first bar since Prohibition, has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game. The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
Welcome back. Steve, after the sack, do you just try to get the yards back to make it a field goal attempt? Because now it's 3rd down and forever.
Yeah, you don't need it all here. And again, you have the kicker and John. In a close game like this, those 3 points.
Play 14 of this drive, 64 yards, thanks to our statistician Jim Holzman tonight. Bertolini has pressure immediately in his face. Sidestep, takes off, calls his own number down the far sideline, gets back the sack yardage. This could be a good field goal attempt for John.
Yep, I think that's what they're going to do here. Definitely. As John brings the block on the field and tosses it to Gillen.
I mean, instantly, right up the A-gap, Steve. Bertolini, lucky he wasn't sacked again.
Yeah, because you could see that they were bringing that pressure. They were showing it. Tigers just didn't pick it up. But Bertolini flips his hips, does a good job, good footwork, avoids pressure and picks up the 1st down. Again, just improving game by game. It's a good play by him.
34-yard attempt for John.
This is a critical moment in the game for both teams.
Alva Gillen hold. Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. Marple Newtown's John puts one through the uprights. 10-6 in favor of Marple Newtown with 7:15 left here in the second quarter. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back after the field goal, Steve, and that was not a gimme. That was 34 yards out.
I mean, that kid can kick, and it's not easy. He's not just a guy standing on the sideline only doing kickoffs and field goals. He's playing on both sides of the ball. Important position, too. The captain connects on that one after extending the drive earlier in the game with a huge 3rd down and 16 catch.
Now, real quick, do you kick it away from Zhang?
Yeah, I don't let him go anywhere near this ball.
7:15 here, second quarter. The squib kick.
Yep, that's what they do.
And down at the 26-yard line.
That's a great job there.
I believe that's 26 who made the recovery. That's Upberg, the senior. They'll actually give him a few yards, too. So it looks like they're a little over the 27-yard line. But that's exactly what they did. They kept it away from their playmaker.
Yeah, good execution by the Tigers. As Smith, Zhang, and this Aces offense takes over, down by 4, 7-13. Plenty of time. Get a drive going here.
From the 27, trips formation on the near side, 7-13 here in the second. Smith, shotgun formation. Clean snap. Handoff is spin move by number 20. Zach Bond, tackled by Marple Newtown 50, Jason Bennett.
Job by Bennett. But a strong run there by Bond. Spinning and plunging forward there. Picks up 3 on 1st down.
I'm trying to see how that works now.
6:45 and counting here in the second quarter. Trips formation on the near side once again for Smith. Calls his own number, gets a huge block along the far side, and dives close to the first down marker.
He's right at that marker. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like a little bit short. It'll be third down and about one here. Make it, about a long one.
Gain of 6 on the play. Ball's on the 37. 4 wide receivers. Smith calls his number once again. Toss back to pass. It's a pop pass along the far side. Too much zip on that one. Fourth down and a yard to go.
Good pressure applied there by Eric Jonda, the sophomore, with a nice hit on Smith as he releases that one. And Coach Augustine thinks about it, but tempting, but he's going to make the right choice here to punt this one away. Defense is playing pretty well.
Is this when you tell your guys, watch the ball, watch the fake?
Tell you what, and they spread him out here, but you definitely have to watch a fake. Be a risky move here.
I believe Folk is the one kicking away. Lefty, excuse me, that's 14. That's Mack on the kick. It takes a Lower Merion bounce, and this will be a good punt for the Aces. No return. Down by number 14 in Mack. .5:43 to begin this drive for Marple Newtown. Lower Merion didn't win. The toss elected to defer, so the Aces will get the ball to begin the second half.
I'll tell you what, as I said, their defense is playing well. I mean, 2 possessions, they're giving up 2 touchdowns, but not giving up huge plays. The Tigers have had to earn every yard. Nothing coming easy for them. Holding a 4-point lead here, 5:43 remaining.
From the 32, Bertolini looking to add to that Marple Newtown lead. Trips on the near side. Looks to his right, goes that way. Complete, intended for his target, number 4, Fortabono.
Santino Fortabono had 2 catches last week. Brings in his first one tonight. Goes to the ground with it. 5-yard gain there on first down.
Now, every coach has that 2-minute drill, 4-minute drill, and I think that's probably the mindset Coach Kicking has right now with 5 minutes to go until half.
Yeah, I mean, no one does it better than Coach Kicking with that 2-minute drill. You have a little time to work with here.
Second down and 5. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and you have to give your props to the Lower Merion Aces defensive front. They are winning the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, defensive fronts on both sides of the ball are, but Lower Merion doing a great job. I mean, they have been bottling up Brian Boggs. He has gotten his, but up the middle, it's been tough to get any type of yardage. And I think that's one of the reasons coaching has given the ball to Yukenovich on the Jets, to Fruscio, DeLuzio, just trying to mix it up because they are keying on number 22.
Third down and 3.
And it's so nice to have multiple weapons you can go to. And 7, 8, 9 guys can touch the ball in the Tigers' offense nightly.
Man goes in motion to the near side. Bertolini looks to his left, looks in the flat. Nothing doing. Takes off. Makes one man miss and picks up the first down. He takes the Lower Merion ace with him. Gets down the midfield.
Great job by Bertolini. Again, the maturity of him. I mean, again, I say it every week. He's learning from one of the best in Coach Kicking. One of the best to do it. Just stepping up in that pocket, feeling that pressure, not panicking, avoiding some tacklers, picking up the first down, lowering his shoulder. And, Coach Kicking might be holding his breath when he's doing that, but nonetheless, picks up the first down and moves the chains. We're approaching
on the
3.5 minutes here.
You can watch him go through his progressions. You can do it with them. 1, 2, 3. They're all covered. So he just took off and ran. First down and 10 from the Lower Merion 48. Toss play on the near side. Trying to get that corner. He does. Brian Box is tackled out of bounds. Barrow Adams on the tackle.
Again, they're fast. They floated the ball. They did a good job. But Box does pick up 6 yards on that one. We go back to that toss crack play there. That receiver in early motion comes down, takes out the outside linebacker to give the back an edge there. So, I'm sorry, they pick up 4 yards.
Ball at the 45. Second and 6, under 3 minutes to go until halftime. Bertolini under center. Handoff goes to DeLuzio. Off the right side, he's met the line of scrimmage. They'll give him a yard. The near side gave him 2.
DeLuzio getting a bunch of action tonight. Typically playing that H-back position where he caught the ball earlier out of. But lining up in the backfield. Getting his 3rd carry tonight so far.
Steve, our statistician, co-executive producer, pointing out time of possession. Marple Newtown over 13 minutes of time of possession. Lower Merion only had 4, but more importantly, Marple Newtown only has a 4-point lead. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Bertolini drops back to pass. Looking, goes over the middle, intended for his target, and number 4, Fortabono, incomplete. Do you try to pin him back? Or, you can go for it right here.
In a 4-point game,
Trust your quarterback?
Need about 4 or 5 yards on that one?
Just about. You're past midfield.
Now they're moving it. Tell you what, though, it was a good job. I couldn't tell if that was Diani or number 57, McGowan, to pick up that blitz, but they send that late blitz again. And they were able to pick it up and give Bertolini a little more time. Just couldn't complete it, and they're going to keep the offense on the field. Let's see if they actually run the play or try to draw them all sides.
4th down, 4 yards to go. 2:10 here until halftime. They go for it. Bertolini has pressure in his face. Rolling to his left. He calls his own number. He gets a block, and he's pushed out of bounds. He's at the 1st down marker, according to the far side, so that should be a 1st down. I'm surprised they didn't call a flag on the push out of bounds.
They haven't said anything yet.
It's all Marple Newtown, because they're talking to Lower Merion's coaches.
So obviously you're going to accept this one if it is on Marple Newtown. And they're going to have to send the punting unit. That's where PJ Esposito's the deep man here. They're still talking about it.
Well, it can't be a legal man downfield because he ran.
But the Lower Merion coach is going to want to know, did they pick up the 1st down? Because if they didn't, I'm going to decline it and take over right at our own 40. But if they did pick up, obviously you're going to accept it and make them punt it.
Illegal shift against Marple Newtown.
So I'm assuming they picked it up.
Backs him up to the 48-yard line, and that's where Esposito will come out the punt. Clean snap. And the boot. Zhang hit him. The ball's loose. Zhang at the 10, and he's hit at the 10. Great job by Marple Newtown to get down the field. The Aces will come out backed up in their own territory.
Nice punt there by Esposito. Only his 2nd punt of the season. One last week and this one. And Zeng bobbles and he, instead of falling, he picks it up. And he's a gamer, but good coverage there. I believe DeFrucio went down there to be the first to make contact and bring him down. But 1:46 to go. Lower Merion, again, you said, Dave, they get the ball to start the second half, down by 4 here.
Another penalty. They're saying illegal procedure against Marple Newtown. So they're going to have to re-kick.
Yeah, you're going to want to back them up and hope for better field position.
Well, so much for a clean game. 1:46 until halftime.
We haven't seen any turnovers. It's been a clean game for the majority of it, but getting a little ugly here.
Zhang back to return. Esposito to kick. Maybe we'll get out of here before midnight. Aces going for the block. Now they're going to say the ball was blown dead.
I heard a whistle.
I heard a whistle.
What are they doing? Whistle. You blew the whistle.
There's no way this play should have been. There was a whistle. You could hear it from up here. The whistle was blown.
Inadvertent whistle, but I mean, now they're telling Lower Merion to get back.
We have pandemonium here in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. So now they're trying to sort this out. We're going to spot the ball on the 47-yard line. And we'll redo the down. And around we go.
Got two back.
Zhang to return to Esposito kick. Is a high, booming kick. Zhang from the 22. Backs up. He tripped up at the 20. Now backpedaling. Makes one man miss, but not a second. Another flag. Flag on Lower Merion. This one will be coming back. Flag is thrown at the 27-yard line. Will negate the nice return by Zhang along their own sideline as the last three penalties that chewed up. Now we're down to a minute, 21 seconds remaining.
Not a smart play. I couldn't see who that was on Lower Merion, but they were just driving Fort Bono into the ground. Referee head linesman makes a nice call there. It's going to push back a pretty good return by Zhang, and I'm glad the referees cleared up that, I don't know what that was, inadvertent whistle.
I mean, that has to be it, right? I mean, everybody heard the whistle. I can hear it through the headset.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was inadvertent. I don't know who blew it, why they blew it, but I mean, if you're Lower Merion, you're mad. It's not the play didn't stand. If you're Marple Newtown, you're freaking out that you got to replay that down.
So I believe there was holding, but we never got the official call. So the ball's going to be spotted at the 16-yard line. That's where the Aces will begin. Almost where we were about 4 plays ago.
Yeah. And if you're Lower Merion, you should have just accepted the penalty.
So just shoot up all your clock. You lost 25 seconds.
Or declined the penalty and just took over. So I'm sure they'll try to get something here. See what they do on first and second down to determine if they're going to take this into the half or not. But again, you got Marple Newtown on the other end. You give them the ball back with even 30 seconds left, they're going to try to make something happen.
First down and 10, a minute 21 until halftime from the 16. Smith looks to his left, goes that way on the slant. He's got his man. That's Aiden Fleazar over the middle. Picks up the Aces first down. They'll go no huddle.
And now, they pick up positive yards on first down. Now they're going to try to make something happen.
Gain of 12 to the 28-yard line.
We got 2 timeouts remaining. Taking a lot of time here.
Under a minute to go. 4 wide receivers. Smith drops back to pass, has pressure in his face. He steps up. He makes one man miss. A second. Down the sideline, stays inbounds. Great move by him. He's got all the moves. He's in the Marple Newtown territory down to the 40.
Only bad thing there, he can get out of bounds. They're going to have to burn a timeout even after that long run. I think you got to give your quarterback a little bit of a breather there. That's a great run by him. And Lower Merion in great position here to get some points on the board before the half, Dave.
Well, step aside with 42 seconds until halftime. Marple Newtown leads 10-6. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious.
Welcome back as it's first down and 10 after the long run by Smith, setting up the Aces in prime field position, trying to take the lead before the half and double up Marple Newtown because they'll get the ball to begin the second half. 4 wide receivers for Smith. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws a dart, incomplete over the middle, intended for his target, number 24, George Taylor.
That's on both of them. Ball a little bit behind him. Tough throw by Smith on the run, but if Smith puts that in front of him, he's got a lot of room to run. Probably still run into the end zone.
Now, if you're Marple Newtown's defensive coordinator, Steve, are you playing coverage? Are you trying to go after Smith? Because we've seen he's got wheels. It's a tough call, right?
I'm playing coverage on this. I mean, you bring pressure. We see you can avoid the pressure. Doesn't really threaten you too much with his arm, even though he can throw. But I'm playing back here. 30 D-line makes some pressure.
37 seconds remaining. It's a quick toss to that far side. Ball's on the ground. They're going to say it went forward, so it's an incomplete pass. If it went backwards, it would have been a fumble.
Yeah, it's a forward pass there. Good call. I'll tell you what. They're lucky it wasn't completed because it would have been tackled in the backfield. Had to burn another timeout, so I'd set something up with you. Getting Smith on the move again.
He gets to that edge. He's dangerous.
Our hasn't really had much going on offense. Very limited possessions and time of possession. They had that huge play on third down and long for the touchdown earlier in the game. Other than that, the defense of the Tigers is doing a great job, especially that 4-man front up front getting a lot of pressure.
Third down and 10. Smith rolls to his right. Looking, throws that way. Did he catch it? He did.
He caught it. He's going to pick up the first down. I'm the Aces. I'm saving that timeout and spiking it.
Declan Mack on the reception down to the 28.
That's what they're going to do.
Gain of 12.
Clock's running.
They spike the ball with 20 seconds left until halftime.
That's a good job there by Smith. Gets rolled out to the right. Good pressure. Again, you don't need to bring extra pressure with the way the defense is playing for the Tigers up front. And if you're the Tigers, you're okay with that. Nothing behind you, even though they pick up the first down. But good job by the Aces to get back on the ball, spike that. 20 seconds left, second down, and you have one timeout remaining. Again, they get the ball to start the second half, Dave, but they're trying to get some points on the board. Not really sure of their kicking situation. So they might have to go 6. Thinking 6 all the way here.
Second down and 10. Pip formation on the far side for Smith.
They missed that one.
No comment. Smith drops back to pass. Looking to Zhang deep down the field. He's got him. That's got to be pass interference, though. He pushed off.
That was pass interference.
A little push off at the end. But I'll tell you what I'm more upset about, push off this, referee's right there. The right guard of Lower Merion jumped.
It's going to be on sportsmanlike conduct. It was after the play. Touchdown's good. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct against Marple Newtown. He said something to the referee.
I'll tell you what, you don't want your player saying anything, but offensive player jumped. I mean, clearly before the play. You can talk all you want about a push off, all that garbage, but
you can't miss a legal procedure. Now they're doubled up officially because the touchdown play from 28 yards out to Zhang gives them a 12-10 lead with 15 seconds, and they'll get the ball to begin the second half. We'll see if Marple Newtown can block the extra point attempt. Clean snap. It's blocked once again. Marple Newtown blocks the extra point.
Defrucio gets in, and Lower Merion should probably think about keeping their offense on the field next time they score.
Smith to Zhang, 28 yards out, gives them the lead, 12-10 with 15 seconds until halftime. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today. Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. 28 yards. Smith to Zhang. You can say they missed the penalty, whatever you want to say. Nevertheless, Lower Merion takes the lead with 15 seconds until halftime. The unsportsmanlike conduct pushes the ball up to midfield, probably negating now a kick. Folk. A high kick. Box can return this one. That's from the 3. See if he gets a crease. Oh, he broke that one. He would have had a chance. He saw daylight.
And again, you always wonder what coach is going to do. I mean, this deep in their own territory here. 11 seconds left. 1 timeout. I mean, he's definitely going to run a play.
That's just who he is.
He's going to run a play, whether it's a run play to see what he gets or a little short pass. He ain't taking a knee, especially being down here.
First down and 10 from the 18-yard line. 11 seconds until half. Youth night here.
What's it all, Mike? It's like Tecmo Bowl. Run all the way to the end zone.
Bertolini. Empty backfield. Looks to his left, comes back to Esposito, picks up a first down.
That's what, yep. To give a little bit of more space here, maybe heave one at the end zone, but they don't got that strong of an arm.
I don't think Josh Allen's got that strong of an arm.
They'll run one more play here.
The gain of 15 on that play to Esposito.
Tell you what, just some people will say, not smart, taking the go in the half, but just giving your team the opportunity to do this, it just tells, look at your coach, but you believe in us. Kids love this.
We saw it in the opener with Gillen. Bertolini drops back to pass. Little curl route to the near side is complete by Bogan. Makes one man miss. That will do it for the half. Lower Merion leads 12-10. Don't go anywhere. More Central League action coming up next. You are listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two receivers, single back is Sapness. They hand off to him. He finds a hole. He's across the 20, 30, 40, 50. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Adrian Sapness. One play changes the game once again for Marple Newtown.
It's going to be a play action over the middle. It's going to be bounced. One-handed by Carmen Christiana. He's going to put him in motion, put him on the left side. He's going to be looking left. Marple Newtown, McEwen applying pressure. That's no returner. It's going to be a sack. It's going to be a handoff to Charlie Box on the far side, trying to get the corner. He does. Charlie Box, full steam ahead. There goes Charlie Box down the sideline. Charlie Box can do it all. Side, they fake it to him. They're actually going to roll. It's going to be deep down the field. The Ferry over the shoulder catch. He's in for his 4th touchdown tonight. It's going to be a handoff to him. Up the gut, makes one man miss. Still on his feet. Brian Jocelyn is going to score. Brian Jocelyn, 35 yards out.
They're going to put Abel Hoff in motion. It's going to go that way. It's going to be a swing pass to Hoff, who has the sideline. He's at the 50, the 40. He's got one man to beat. He cuts it back. He's at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
Roll to his right, come back to his left. It's a screen pass to Weathers, who has a running lane. He's got the edge. He's going to break free. He's still on his feet. It's a chase to the end zone, and Weathers is going to get in for a Marple Newtown touchdown.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back for second half action. Steve, Lower Merion leads 12-10 on that late touchdown to take the lead. Now they're trying to double up to begin the second half with the ball.
I'll tell you what, it's a great first half, back and forth, but the Tigers were really dominating this game. I mean, you look at the time of possession and you look at the scoreboard, you're confused a little bit. No turnovers, pretty clean. A couple penalties have hurt. A couple non-calls have hurt. But
big plays. That's the defense has given up all season.
Yeah, it's been 3 big plays. They've let up 3 touchdowns this year. You can't count the one last week against Pencrest in garbage time. But the 3 touchdowns let up are big plays. And, that's why they're trailing right now. But they're set to kick this one off to Lower Merion. Defense going to come out, make a stop, get the ball back into Bertolini's hands.
John out to kick this one away. We'll see if they decide to kick away from Zen again. As the scoring, box scored from the goal line. Marple Newtown marching their way down the field. Lower Merion, just the 2 big plays, and then the 28-yard touchdown catch by Zhang in the corner from Smith right before the half. Lower Merion has the lead. And 2 important, so Marple Newtown has a John field goal, 2 blocked extra points by Marple Newtown on the Aces.
And that's huge. I mean, Aces are better off if they get an opportunity to score again. They just go for it. Keep your offense on the field because Tigers are getting pressure off the edge, blocked by Bogan and DeFrucia on both their extra point attempts, which is big when you have a good kicker and the Tigers only trailing by 2.
John to boot this one away. And the kick is a high, booming kick, and he got all that one. From the 1-yard line, he botched it. It's picked up, takes it out from the 10, and he gets through 2 Tigers. He leaped them, and he's down to the 25. And he is down.
Dangerous return there.
Injured player down. We'll step aside to begin this second half of 11:54. Now it looks like he's going to limp it off. Man, he's tough. All right, first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. 11:54 to begin this drive for the Aces.
Got to give a shout out to Harry Gicking at home, recovering. Best wishes to him out there watching this game. Probably going crazy yelling at the TV. But we love Harry.
Shotgun formation for Smith. Rolls to his left, takes it. Marches his way down to about the 30.
Flag is down on the field. Are we going to get a holding call on the power to the outside there.
First play, 1 penalty. So it was down the field because the ball will be marked from the 22-yard line and then marked off down to the 17. So it's a 2-yard rush and then a 10-yard deduction. First down and 18 yards after the hold.
First and 18 for the Aces.
See if the Aces have any tricks up their sleeve. 3 wide receivers. Smith looks to his right, goes that way, connects it with his wide receiver, and he's wrapped up along that far side by Taylor. Looks like he lost his footing, Steve, as he tried to make him move up the field.
That was the same play I believe Taylor scored on earlier in the game. The curl route there broke a tackle. This time he slips, gets back 5 of those penalty yards, so 2nd and 13 for the Aces with this 2-point lead.
See, it looks like the quarterback, I know the quarterback gets the play calls, but wouldn't you rather try to save his energy and have somebody else run for him?
Typically, yes. You would want your subs to come in and give you those plays, but they might be a little thin there. Not have the luxury like Marple Newtown does.
2nd down and long. Smith going deep over the middle through a rocket. And he caught it. Beautifully done. Caught by Mack, the layout. He didn't get the first, but it's close.
That's an excellent catch there. Full extension, picks it, catches it, and is close to a first down. 3rd down here and 1. But to go back to what you were saying, yeah, tough with the quarterback having to go back and forth. Coach Higgins does a good job, such a great job of, he has line changes. He trusts these guys. He gets these guys prepared for varsity football, and it really helps when you're able to run a sub in to give the quarterback a play rather than having to run to the sideline every time.
3rd down and 1 yard to go. Everybody's in the box. Play is blown dead. Timeout, Lower Merion. We'll step aside with 9:40 here in the 3rd. Lower Merion leads 12-10. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over. Marple, the first bar since Prohibition, has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub, and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game.
Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great...
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Your friends at Green Hill Road would love for you to support our friends and local businesses at Robert Hatch & Sons Plumbing, DZO Mechanical, MD Tree, and TNT Hardscape and Masonry. 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Smith. Flag is thrown. He rolls to the outside. He's got nowhere to go. He's tripped up.
Esposito making a few huge plays defensively first half and continuing in the second half here. He brings him down for a loss, so give him a sack on that one. As
you declined that, right, Steve?
Yes. Bring up 4th down.
Illegal procedure against the Aces. Decline. 4th down coming up. Now, their offense still is on the field. Here comes the change. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play. Bogan and Box back to return the punt by number 14, Declan Mack, who just made the beautiful diving catch over the middle. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure against the Aces will back them up an additional 5 yards with 9:31 here in the 3rd quarter. Well, the game started out clean, Steve, and we just snowballed penalties since.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little sloppy out here. Again, no turnovers, but a lot of yellow flags on the turf.
Backs him up. 4th down and 8. Mack to kick this one away. Marple Newtown in return coverage position. And it takes a Tiger bounce. They will start here in the third quarter in Lower Merion position. Field position, that is, as let's see what they mark him down at. The 42-yard line, 1st down and 10 with 9:24 here in the third. Crowd coming alive.
Tigers did what they had to do. Get off the field, give the ball back to Berlin in this offense. They've been dominating time possession in that first half. See if they can continue it here.
Bertolini, 2 wide receivers to the far side. Gillen the lone on the near side. Bertolini rolling to his left. Steps up, takes off. Great play by Bertolini. It's a 25, 20. He gets out of bounds. He's Houdini.
Could be a hold, or I don't know if they tugged his face mask, but in the vicinity of a hold. Yeah, they're going to call this one back. What a great, I don't even know if they had to. He did escape some pressure, so could have helped him there, but I mean, very impressed with Bertolini and his feet. Not only just running the ball, but just avoiding pressure, stepping up into pressure, and throwing the ball. This time he just takes off with his feet, picks up nice yards, but going to get called back.
All the way back in their own territory to the 43-yard line, so the hold was in the backfield. And Steve, story of the game, Marple Newtown not giving Bertolini any time to throw the ball.
Not, but you got to give a lot of credit to the Aces there. So that penalty occurred 5 yards in the backfield. That's why it's now 1st and 25 here. So that hurts you. That flips field position.
Bertolini looks to his right. Throws that way. Caught by DeLuzio. He's knocked out of bounds at the 45. Gain of a few.
Way to hang on to that one after getting hit pretty hard there on the sideline. Only picks up 2 there. They're up 2nd down and 23.
What do you think, hammer screen?
I'd like to see them go back to that. Earlier in the game, they set it up nicely, just it was a little bit low, and Ty John hit his knee on the ground. So they blew it dead right away.
Handoff goes to Brian Box along the far side, finds a crease, he's back at the midfield.
So here's the situation here, 3rd down and long. Don't need it all here, though. Would be nice, but I think you're in 2-down territory right here.
Player down on the field. We'll take a timeout. 8:23 here in the third. Lower Merion leads 12-10. You'll listen to Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the Main Line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Third down and long for Bertolini from midfield, empty backfield. Third down and 18 yards to go. Drops back to pass. Clean pocket, complete to Esposito at the 40, 35, 30, has the first down.
Nice pitch and catch there. Good job by Esposito. Getting those yards after catch, picking up a huge first down for the Tigers. Needed 18, got 21, and the Tigers back into Lower Merion territory.
Drop back in the coverage. Clean pocket. Bertolini was able to find the open man and made a man miss for Esposito. Picks up a Marple Newtown first down, and they're driving at the 28-yard line. Handoff goes to Brian Box on the far side. He got a block. Box makes a man miss. Turns on the Jets. Makes the man miss. He's down at the 1.
Outstanding run right there by Brian Box. I mean, using that speed and quickness to get to the edge, cut up field, make a couple moves, down at the 1 yard line.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Beautiful run there. Beats Lower Merion to the edge.
Now you gotta let him finish it, right?
You would think so. But I'll tell you what, Tigers just thinking about 6 here, getting back the lead.
First down and goal from the 1. Bertolini under center. Watch the sneak. Ball is handed off the Box. He's into the end zone. Second touchdown tonight.
That's going to be a late hit.
And they take offense to that, and I don't blame them. Box took a late hit. But Marple Newtown takes the lead. Brian Box with the beautiful 27-yard jet to the outside, and he's able to cap it off. Here's the foul. Personal foul, dead ball against Lower Merion. So it should be on the kickoff. John, to kick the extra point. Now, Steve, if you're Coach Gicking, do you go for 2 here?
I think you go for 2 here, yes.
So there's 6:57 here in the third. Marple Newtown leads 16-12. Now a 2-point conversion will make it a touchdown.
Which is interesting. You don't take it on. I know it's only half the distance. Looks like
is he changing his mind?
No, looks like
they're moving the ball.
They're going wrecking ball here.
Yeah, they're taking on the 2-point conversion, Steve. They just moved it down to the 1.
Yes.
And I think that's the correct call.
Yeah, it definitely is. Go wrecking ball. Big boy Patty. Don't be surprised they throw it out of this package.
2-point conversion for Bertolini. Tigers lead 16-12.
But 6-point lead with the way they're kicking if they score again. Definitely the right call here.
Bertolini under center. Handoff goes to the back on the far side, or was it kept by Bertolini?
Looked like he missed the handoff there.
He missed the handoff. Bertolini holds it. 2-point conversion, no good. We'll step aside with 6:57 here in the third. Marple Newtown leads 16-12. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Big play by Esposito keeps the drive alive. Brian Box caps it off with a 1-yard touchdown run. Marple Newtown back in front. 2-point conversion, no good. 16-12. John to kick this one away.
Get a little box.
That was a nice drive there to start the second half offensively for the Tigers. They hold a 4-point lead here.
Box.
John kicks this one away. It's returnable. Inside the 5, they'll let this one bounce. It will be a touchback by John. First down and 10 for the Aces. Looking to get back in front. Reynolds, you okay over there? I'm going to start calling you Kramer.
I mean, tell you what, Collinsworth doesn't get treated like this.
You're right. He shows up on time.
I got no space. I got no space back here.
First down and 10. 6:57 to begin this drive for Lower Merion. Steve, if you're Coach Augustine, what are you telling your troops?
You gotta stick with your game plan here.
From the 20. I formation. Hands it off to the tailback. He finds a crease. Esposito is able to bring him down, but not before a decent game of 6-7 for the tailback and Bond.
To go a little bit, switch it up here. But you said, Dave, I formation, hand it off to Bond. Picks up 7 yards on first down.
Player down on the field will step aside with 6:38 here in the third. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? That's because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, and always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, or just for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr, or visit their website, phillypretzelfactory.com, for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
If you suffer from back or neck pain, injury, or headaches, then Dr. Tom Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center are here to help. Dr. Graziano and the Advanced Chiropractic Center have been serving Delaware County residents for over 15 years. They take a gentle approach and utilize current techniques to help manage your pain. To address your back and neck-related pain or injuries, call the Advanced Chiropractic Center today at 610-356-2300 or visit drtomgraziano.com and tell them the Tigers Radio Network sent you.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Second down and 3 for the Aces. Trips to the far side. And a flag flies. Sideline warning against Marple Newtown.
Let's go! Come on! It's 9 o'clock!
This is one of the longer high school football games.
We knew this going in.
We're typically getting out of here at 9.
Second down and 3. Low snap, handoff goes to Bond. Burst the speed past the 40.
Tell you what, this Lower Merion team is hanging around. They are tough.
Bond brings it out to the 43-yard line.
Seeing a different look offensively, going I formation here.
16 yards for Bond, who didn't really touch the ball in the first half.
Now go back to the spread look. Smith in shotgun.
4 wide receivers. 5:40 here in the third. Illegal procedure, didn't miss that one.
Nope.
I think everybody on Marple jumped. Backs them up 5 yards to the 38-yard line.
What, Mike?
Deep breaths. First down and 15. Smith, shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Has a late blitz. Finds his man in Zhang. He's wrapped up and holds on to the ball. Impressive. Another flag? I didn't see where the flag was. Did you, Steve? Illegal man downfield against the Aces will negate the catch.
That was a nice find there by Smith to his target. Huge hit by the captain, John. But as you said, it's going to be negated with an illegal man downfield. Can't go beyond 2 yards downfield, and refs caught him on that one. As Zhang hobbles off the field, hopefully he's all right.
So we've seen our fair share of penalties here in this game. As that ball now legal man downfield is what? 10 yards, Steve?
10-yard penalty, yes.
Okay. So now we're back up to the 33-yard line. Big penalty. Clock continues to run. 4:53 here in the third. Good thing nobody's traveling after this one, Steve. All right. Come on, fellas. Let's go. Might run out of film on this one. First down and 20. Smith would trip to the far side. Rolls that way. Protecting the edge. Throws deep down the field. Intercepted by Marple Newtown along the Lower Merion sideline.
Esposito again. Kid's been all over the field. What an outstanding job by him.
Number 57 with the pressure, McGowan, Steve.
McGowan's been all over the field all season long. Tonight's been getting a lot of pressure on Smith, and this time forces the interception by who I think's the player of the game thus far, PJ Esposito, with huge plays on offense and on defense.
Couldn't agree more. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line of Lower Merion. 4:31 to begin this drive for the orange and black. Big interception by P.J. Esposito along the Lower Merion sideline. He had the big catch earlier on offense. Oh, that's right. There's a player down along the far sideline. We'll step aside with 4:31 here. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you love Philadelphia sports and good food, then there's no better place to catch a game than Barnaby's of America in Havertown. Located off the Broomall Havertown exit of the Blue Route, Barnaby's is the place to be for the big game. You can enjoy dinner in their dining room or grab appetizers on the enclosed deck or even head downstairs for a night of dancing and arcade games. You can even book your next event at Barnaby's of America in Havertown and take advantage of their party specials. So for sports, food, and a great experience, stop by Barnaby's of America in Havertown today. Searching for a reliable heating and air conditioning company? Then DZO Mechanical is here to fulfill your every need. Privately owned, DZO offers residential and commercial services in heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Since 2000, DZO has proudly served the Delaware County and tri-state area, offering customers great service at fair rates. For a free estimate, call DZO at 484-454-3346 or online at www.dzomechanical.com.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Big interception by P.J. Esposito sets the Tigers up from the 40-yard line. Bertolini under center. 4:31 to begin this drive. Play action. Bertolini looking back to the near side. He's tripped up. He's sacked. Big sack by number 8 once again of the Aces, making the play. Aiden Fleazar. They went for the home run, Steve, and it didn't pay off.
Good job by the Aces there. Second down and 16. 4 minutes approaching here in the third quarter. Tigers still with a 4-point lead.
Looked like on the replay they were trying to go back and roll, but he had pressure immediately in his face. Trying to capitalize on the momentum. Second down and 16 from the 46. Bertolini under center. Play action, rolls to his right. Hits his man in the flat. Instead, it's tipped and almost complete to his intended target. So it looked like it was to Deluzio.
Yeah.
Almost caught by Esposito.
A little high for Deluzio there to haul that in, but as you said, Esposito was almost there to catch it. But third down and 16 now. Again, in a situation where you don't need it all. Be 4-down territory, depending on how much you gain here.
Can I suggest a run?
That's been working with Box. They have been doing a good job of holding him, but Box has been having his way too.
Bertolini swing pass to him on the near side. He got a block. Now bouncing it to the outside. Makes one man miss. He's tackled around the 40, let's say the 46.
I like it. Get your playmaker in the open field. Get about 5 on that. So, Lower Merion did do a good job of holding him in check on that one.
Down to the 41, and they're going to punt, play field position.
Right call.
Number 14 back to return the punt is Declan Mack. Esposito in the punt. Low snap, bounces, and the boot. And it's botched. It's on the ground. It's up for grabs. Marple Newtown says they have it.
Wow, what a huge mistake. Another turnover by Lower Merion, now just shooting themselves in the foot, and the Tigers taking over here.
I didn't see a recovery. Eric, were you able to see one on the replay? So it was a low snap. Esposito was able to recover it. Marple Newtown was set up first down and goal from the 19-yard line with 2:26 here after the turnover. Bertolini, shotgun formation, trying to capitalize on the fumble. Toss play to the box on the near side, makes one man miss, lowers his shoulder, gain of 2 to 3.
Oh, pushing after the play, no flag on the play, but Aces do a good job of containing Box on that pitch to the near side of the field. 1 yard gain. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tigers holding that 4-point lead, Dave. But 2 turnovers have been the story so far in this half. As well with the Tigers regaining the lead on a Box touchdown.
From the 18, Bertolini hands it off to Brian Box along the left side this time. Lowers his shoulder. He's down inside the 15. Give him the 14. Gain of 5.
Couldn't tell if he bobbled that snap over his little design draw play. But Good execution there. Oh, counter to the left side.
So the ball will be spotted at the 13-yard line. Now, you have a tough decision, Steve. You don't pick this up. Do you think about kicking the field goal?
The way Lower Merion's defense is playing, I think you kick it, you go up by 7 points. I think that's a smart decision to do if you don't gain any yards here.
3rd down and 4. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd. Snap. Handoff goes to Brian Box on the near side. Puts the Jets on. He's into the end zone from 13 yards out.
Guess what? You don't have to make that decision because Brian Box took over on that play. Power right. Hits it off tackle. Into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers with a 10-point lead now, pending the John extra point.
Brian Box's 3rd touchdown tonight. Brian Box now up to 8 touchdowns through 3 games. Alva Gillenhold, John to kick the extra point. With 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Clean snap. The kick is up. The kick is no good. 22-12 in favor of Marple Newtown. You are listening to Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over. Marple, the first bar since Prohibition, has opened up in your backyard. Marple Public House, located at 31 North Sproul Road in Broomall, is home to award-winning dishes, a 16 rotating tap system, top shelf liquor, and an elegant but fun place to spend time with family and friends. See what all the hype is about. Check them out online at www.marple.pub and be sure to catch the radio crew in there after each Friday night game.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back. Brian Box caps off that touchdown, Steve, but the fumble and turnovers are the real story.
Yeah, I mean, Tigers capitalizing on turnovers by Lower Merion. And it's disheartening if you're the Aces. You stop the Tigers, you force a punt, and you muff the punt there. I mean, that's one of the worst turnovers to have, especially when you're thinking you're getting the ball back, and the Tigers do what they have to do. They capitalize on it, and now they have a 10-point lead here.
John kicks this one away. It's a high booming kick, returnable. It's now fumbled inside the 5. Brings it out. It will be a great return for Lower Merion as he tiptoes down the Lower Merion sideline. Number 24 of the Aces, and Taylor almost broke free.
Taylor's been having himself a game as well. Nice return there. Just ran out of real estate. Steps out of bounds. As Smith and this offense take over down by 10. I think they're getting a little bit away from their game plan in the first half. See a little bit of I formation. It's worked a little bit, but I like to see Smith carrying that ball himself. A couple design runs. Been tough to bring down.
37 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter to begin this drive from the 24-yard line. Shotgun formation for Smith. 4 wide receivers. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's met at the line of scrimmage for a gain of few. Number 20 on the handoff, Zach Bond, doing most of the carries here in the 3rd quarter for the Aces.
That should take us into the 4th.
See if they run to the line of scrimmage. Now they're headed to the sideline. That will do it for the 3rd quarter. Marple Newtown takes advantage of the turnovers, 22-12. You are listening to Marple Newtown football on the Tigers Radio Network.
Hey Tigers fans, did you know that only the Philly Pretzel Factory can make the Philadelphia pretzel? Because they have authentic, genuine quality of a Philly pretzel. They're always hot, always fresh, always a great deal. When I go to the Philly Pretzel Factory, I know I'm eating the original Philly soft pretzel. Bring them to a sporting event, a work party, even for a quick snack, and you can be sure that the Philly Pretzel Factory will deliver a pretzel of great taste and value. Stop in today at any of their locations, including Broomall, Springfield, Folsom, and Bryn Mawr. or visit their website at phillypretzelfactory.com for a complete listing of locations in the Delaware Valley. And remember, if it's not from the Philly Pretzel Factory, it's not a real pretzel.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Welcome back as Marple Newtown comes out defensively, Steve. Now, what are the Aces going to do? You're down 10. You have all your timeouts. No, excuse me, they burned the timeouts. So they got 2 timeouts down by 10.
I mean, I like what Smith's doing with his legs and with his arm in the air.
Figure it out.
Bond has been their main back thus far in this half. We haven't seen much Zhang on the ground. He had a catch earlier in the game, which was negated with the illegal man downfield, but now they're moving the ball.
They misplaced the ball. It should have been, it was a run to the 26, and they put it in the wrong spot. And no excuses. You're in week 3 now. Handoff goes to the tailback on the far side. Going off tackle. Number 30 gets the number 1. That is Charlie Coyle on the carry.
So third down. About 4 here, maybe 3.
4 down territory, right, Steve?
You're in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you're down 10 points. Especially, you hate going for it this deep in your own territory, but you got to score points. And the way Marple Newtown's holding on to the ball, and Box has been running it lately, you got to go for it.
Third down and short. Smith, 2 wide receivers to the far side. Trots back to pass, looks that way, complete. He's hit by John, but holds on for the first down is Declan Mack.
Nice pitch and catch there. John hits him, but not before the first down completion from Smith to Mack. 7-yard gain. Chains move for the Aces, down by 10 here early in the fourth quarter, Dave.
If you're Marple Newtown, do you bring pressure? Or you just lean back and let them do it?
They really haven't all game. I really want to change it up unless they keep dunking it downfield.
Smith under center. Now drops back in the shotgun. It's been a while. Smith into the flat. Once again caught by Mack.
Your front four has been getting a lot of pressure. McGowan, Halley, and company haven't need to bring that fifth rusher into the picture. And the way Smith just hangs back there and finds his targets, you'd hate to lose someone in coverage.
He only has four catches tonight, but it feels like a lot more. He's been around the ball. Second down and 6. Quarterback keeper to the far side, and Marple Newtown blows up the play. P.J. Esposito? Or is that Ty John?
Yeah, Ty John.
I'm mixing them up both tonight.
Ty John comes off from the safety position and makes an outstanding play there on the Aces ball carrier. Nothing doing, as Smith couldn't find anything on that run play. So big third down here again. 4 down territory the rest of this possession for the Aces.
9 minutes to go. Third down and 7. Smith toss back to pass. Looking, coming deep down the field, intended for Mack, incomplete.
He had his man, just overshot him a little bit.
John on the coverage.
Tough throw across the field, but he had Mack there. Got to keep your offense on the field here. Down by 10 points, I would think.
Look, we're going to be here to Yom Kippur.
They're taking a while. They're going to either burn a timeout or take a penalty on this one.
8:50 here in the fourth quarter. Marple Newtown leads 22-12. I'm pretty sure every other game in the Central is going final by now. Timeout. Lower Merion will step aside with 8:50 here in the fourth. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
If you're having plumbing problems, heating problems, cooling problems, don't have an attack, call Bobby Mack. Bob McNamara Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is located right here in Marple Township for 29 years. You can call Bobby Mack, 610-496-6260, or visit their website for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at bobmcnamaraplumbing.com.
Taking the lead in the tree care today is Mike Gillen at MG Tree. Mike is a resident of Broomall, a 1990 MN graduate, and was co-captain of the football team in 1990. Located in Broomall, MG Tree provides tree care to shaping and trimming or complete tree removal, not to mention a 24-hour emergency service. These experienced professionals are serving those in Delaware County and the main line. Keep your trees looking healthy and great. Give them a call for an appointment today at 610-359-9970. Again, 610-359-9970.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Your friends at Green Hill Road would love for you to support our friends and local businesses at Robert Hatch & Sons Plumbing, DZO Mechanical, MG Tree, and TNT Hardscape and Masonry.
Thank you, Steve. Fourth down, 7 yards to go for Lower Merion. Smith, shotgun formation. We'll see if he goes back to Mack. Smith. Flag is thrown into the flat. Beautifully caught. But if this is against Lower Merion, Marple Newtown will decline it, as it is complete to Ben Booker.
Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure against Lower Merion. Turnover on downs. Completion to Booker is good. Out comes Bertolini and company. Drain that clock.
Drain it and put this one away. One more score will do it.
We'll be back here next week, Steve. Marple Newtown will continue league action. Next time around will be the Radnor Raptors.
Yep. Radnor, not sure what they were doing tonight, but 0-2 on the year coming into tonight. They have a first-year head coach after Tom Ryan stepped down after last season.
8:44 here in the fourth quarter. Marple Newtown, first down and 10. Instead, it's a screen pass coming back to Ty John. He gets a block, makes one man miss, sidesteps another. He's inside the 35.
And they go back to that hammer screen there. Look one way, come back with the wide receiver screen to the other side. This time, John keeps his footing, picks up a first down and some more.
Over 160 yards passing tonight for Bertolini. No touchdowns. All the touchdowns have been courtesy of Brian Box.
Box, baby, box. Box, baby.
First down and 10. Shotgun for Bertolini. Handoff goes to Box on the near side, and everybody was in the box for him.
Yeah, and they showed pressure. They brought all three linebackers. They hit it right on that one. Be a loss of a yard, maybe two.
A loss of 2, back to the 34-yard line. Brian Box tonight, 17 carries, 78 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. That's courtesy of Jim Alsman tonight. Tigers in no particular hurry. Second down and 12. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes oblique to DeFrucio along the far side, makes a man miss, but 2 flags are thrown at the line of scrimmage.
Thrown right at the line of scrimmage, coming back, holding.
A lot of holding tonight.
Yeah, that'll negate a nice DeFrucio.
It was Brian that ran it.
I'm sorry. Box run. So he's going to come off the field here. Jim, how many, Jim, if you know off the top of your head, how many penalties tonight?
Hey, Jim, do you know how many penalties Marple Newtown has tonight by chance?
Second and 23, 6 for 50.
6 penalties for 50 yards for Marple Newtown tonight. Second down and 23.
Discipline.
Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Brian Box along the far side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard. Clock continues to run. But both sides, plenty of penalties. Plenty of things to clean up as they head into next week, Steve.
Sure thing. I mean, this is their first real test of the season. Lower Merion gave them all they could handle. I mean, trailing going into the second half by 2. Tell you what, though, this game, it's third and long here. This game is not over quite yet. You only have about 5.5 to go.
Do you punt?
Yeah, you got to punt this one away, depending on how much you gain here.
Empty backfield for Bertolini. Drops back to pass, looks to his right, goes back to his left, over the middle. It's complete. It's snagged out of midair. Great catch by Marple Newtown.
So now it's a decision. You don't punt it. You go for it here.
Bogan on the reception changes the mindset.
And it's great. You keep it in bounds. You complete the pass, so the clock continues to run, approaching 5 minutes. But, yeah, keep the offense on the field here. 4th down and 8 to go.
About 180 yards passing tonight for Bertolini. Takes their time. 4th down and 8 yards to go. Bertolini. Drops back to pass, looks to his left. Comes back, throwing for the end zone, up for grabs in the double coverage. Did he come down with it? He did!
Wow. Ty John goes up, uses his entire frame there, 6'2", 185, to go up and bring that one in excellent coverage, mind you. I'll tell you what, Dave Bertolini, he gave his guy a shot. He knew he was covered. He threw it up there. That's what good quarterbacks do. And Ty John, who's now getting set up for the extra point, goes up and brings that one down to pretty much put this game away for the Tigers.
Alva Gillen hold. Clean snap. Kick is up. The kick is good. Marple Newtown leads 29-12 after the 30-yard touchdown pass from Bertolini to John. You're listening to Marple Newtown Football on the Tigers Radio Network.
The wait is over, Delco. No more driving down to the city in that awful traffic just to get an authentic cheesesteak. Delco Steaks, located in Broomall, has the best farm fresh meat right from Chambersburg, PA. Their simple menu offers cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, charbroiled burgers, hot dogs, homemade chicken fingers, and the most delicious thin, crinkle-cut fries. Call today for delivery or pickup at 610-356-1192 and check out their menu online at delcosteaks.com. See why these guys were Philly Magazine's top pick for cheesesteak joints in all Philadelphia. Delco Steaks, you can't beat our meat.
You're listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
That touchdown has fans headed to the exit, Steve, as Marple Newtown really turned it on in the second half.
They sure did. I'll tell you what, shout out to Ronnie Braverman, longtime health PE teacher here at Marple. He called it. He said 31-12, the final. And if it wasn't for that extra point, there's 2 extra points. He nailed it on 3 touchdowns to put Lower Merion away in the second half.
John kicked this one away, returnable from about the 15-yard line along the far side. It is a great return. I believe that was Ben Booker on the return. Aces come out with 4:25 left in this one, looking for that end zone. Game's not over yet, still within reach, but Marple Newtown looks like they're on their way to 3-0. And Lower Merion was in prime position to take control of this game. The difference in that game was that fumble on the punt return.
Yeah, and that really turned momentum. Tigers did have a 4-point lead at that time, but that really swung momentum as they were able to extend it.
Smith drops back the pass, finds you-know-who. That is number 14 in Mack. Once again, this drive started from the 40. It gets down to the 47, gain of 7 on the play. There you go, no huddle.
It was a valiant effort tonight by Lower Merion. With only 4 minutes to go, down by 17. This one's just about over for the Tigers, heading 3-0 into the season.
Smith drops back the pass, looks to his right, goes on the slant, and he's popped. Box lays the lick. Intended for, so he went over the middle. Number 6, that's Barrow Adams. I would not want to be that person right now, going over the middle.
Defense has come to play this season, allowing 1 touchdown the first game of the year. Not going to count last week's.
Only big plays.
And then 2 this week. So 3 touchdowns on the season given up so far.
Smith, pressure in his face, throws it. It's up for grabs, incomplete. 4th down and short coming up. Intended for number 24 and Taylor. Trey Savior in on the coverage. Fourth down and 4. Smith drops back the pass over the middle. Caught. Old reliable.
11-14, no tackle.
If you don't know who that is, I've been calling his name all night. That's Mack.
Yeah, Mack, Zhang, Smith, Bond, Zhang. I mean, we've been
sound like 007 villains.
We've been calling their name all night. I mean, this is a team with a lot of talent. Smith only a junior. We'll be seeing him again next year.
We were talking about that with Coach Gicking earlier. It doesn't look like Lower Merion's on the schedule for next year.
That's right. They're a 6A team.
Smith is hammered along the far sideline. Now, I'm going to take a hunch and say that was John.
It was.
My goodness.
Talk about only being juniors. Ty John. Hate to see what he's doing next year. 2 offensive players, and he gets a little stronger in the weight room, but laying hits tonight. Clean hits, too. I mean,
right.
Textbook head up to the side, wrapping up.
It's fun to watch, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Smith shotgun. 2nd down and 6. Looks to his left. Has pressure in his face. Eludes it. Throws it deep down the field. Streaking.
Mack.
That's Mack again. Now, if you had Mack on your fantasy team tonight, you're doing well. He is a hold at midfield against the Aces will negate the nice play from Smith to Mack. They go from the Marple Newtown basically 25. Now they're going to be back up their own 40.
That's a loss of 60.
2:42 now left in this ball game. I'm Dave DePasco alongside Steve Reynolds, Eric Hilling, Larry O'Connor, Jim Olsman, and it was a nice surprise visit by Greg Pecco tonight.
It was. It sure was, man. Good to see him. Our former play-by-play analyst here for the Tigers Radio Network.
2:30 and counting. Marple Newtown on their way to 3-0. Will be home against Radnor next week. Trips on the near side for Smith. Drops back to pass, looks to his right, steps up in the pocket. He's brought down. He's sacked along the far sideline by Marple Newtown, number 57, Jake McGowan.
McGowan, high motor, always working those hands, working a move. Doesn't stop and gets rewarded with a sack there. Kid's been all over the field tonight and all season long.
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and long as we're under 2 minutes to go here in this ball game. And if you took the over on the time, you won.
We're going to collect Social Security in a minute, bud.
4 wide receivers for Smith. Smith drops back the pass. Has pressure right in his face. He gets past 1. A second. Looks down the field. He finds his man down at midfield. Completion to Joshua Barrow Adams. The man Smith got out of 2 potential sacks. Gain of 12 on the play as we're under a minute.
Man, that Smith's a player. Eluded a lot of pressure there to find his target. 4th down and 12.
I believe that's Box and Bogan back to return the punt. Under 30 seconds left. Nearly blocked. It'll bounce along the far side. Marple Newtown will take over at the 25-yard line. And Steve, this is one of those moments where he will take the knee.
That's right. Best play in all football. Victory formation. Well-deserved. Tigers go to 3-0, 2-0 in the Central League to start the season. As you said, Dave, you got the Raptors of Radnor next week coming into town. A team, young team with a new coach. So be interesting to see what we see from them. We'll watch some film of them coming into next week's game. But it was nice to see the Tigers get tested a little bit, be down, see how they responded, and man, pitch a shutout in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the player of the game, Box might have the 3 touchdowns. PJ Esposito came up clutch time after time, offensively and defensively.
He sure did. I mean, he was all over the field. Big interception, big catches, sacks, huge tackles in the backfield. Ty John, a huge game from him. Box, of course, Bartolini. I mean, that offensive line. So, congrats to the Tigers tonight.
Your final score, Marple Newtown wins 29-12. Big second half for the Tigers. Next week, the Marple Newtown Tigers will face Radnor here at 7 o'clock next week. You can read more about this game, get coverage of the entire 2022 season, and listen or watch an archive of this or any other broadcast at MarpleNewtownFootball.com. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram using @MNTigers. Color commentator tonight was Steve Reynolds, engineer and director Eric Helling, co-executive producer, it was great to see him, Greg Pecco. Social media tonight was courtesy of Jim Alsman, so was our statistician. Camera operator, Active Image Media. Marple Newtown Boosters Club was Mary Ellen Box. Chris Gickings, our Marple Newtown Athletic Director. Legal services provided by Philip Press, Esquire of Norristown, Pennsylvania. Executive producer, Jim Alsman. I'm Dave DePasco for the entire broadcast crew. Thank you for watching and listening to the Tigers Radio Network on MarpleNewtownFootball.com.
Thank you for listening to the Tigers Radio Network, heard exclusively on MarpleNewtownFootball.com. Be sure to follow us online at MarpleNewtownFootball.com and on Twitter and Instagram at MNTigers. The Tigers Radio Network broadcasts, both live and archived, are the exclusive property of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated and are produced for the private use of our listening audience. No rebroadcast, in full or in part, is permitted without the express written consent of the Tigers Radio Network Incorporated. The Marple Newtown Football Boosters Club and the Tigers Radio Network appreciate your listenership. Go Tigers!